If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what is a fantastic movie for you to watch that can teach you about sales? And why does it matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Haleiwa, Oahu, on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So, there is a movie that came out 2002-ish, and it's called The Problem with the Curve. And it has everything to do with sports, and it also has everything to do with business. So there's times where I work with entrepreneurs, there's times where I work with salespeople, and today I'm going to give you a sales example because it can go across just about any field. So there's different stages to the sales process. There is the intro stage, the rapport stage, the discovery phase, the presentation phase, and then the negotiation phase, okay? And every single one of us has our weakness. I have weaknesses. Hi, my name's Scott. I got weaknesses. And it may not be that I have a problem in the intro phase, the rapport phase, the demo phase, the presentation phase, the asking question phase, or asking for the business. There's personalities that I can not get along with. You got passive people, you got aggressive people, you got people who ask a ton of questions. You're like, Scott, what in the world does that have to do with the movie? And I'm gonna tell you everything. So Clint Eastwood made this movie, The Problem with the Curve, and it came out like early 2000s, and it points out that even professional athletes have an issue. So today, I'm at Haleiwa. It is one of the stops on the Billabong Pro Tour. And these surfers now, they got coaches. They got people saying, hey, this is where you need to ride in the wave. This is what you need to do when you start paddling in. This is what you got to do to beat the lineup, right? There's all of these things that those coaches will teach people. And this is why you need a really good trainer that's going to tell you the truth. This is why you need somebody who's going to say, hey, time out. There's a problem with your sales process. There's a problem with your presentation skills. There's a problem with the way that you're asking questions. You're being annoying in this part. You're not listening. I listed out like 10 different things that it could be, and everybody's either gonna have a combination of 1, 2, or 3 of those, or excessively bad at one of them. And this right here is why you should join my email list. You're gonna type in that URL into a browser. It'll ask you for an email address and your name, super hard things. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. So you have a problem with your sales process, just like I do, right? I'm not impervious to this. Hi, my name's Scott. In the early 2000s, I got kicked out of more homes than every salesperson combined in Sacramento because I didn't have anybody to coach me. I didn't have anybody go, hey, Scott, we need to put some guardrails. Like, we need to put some guardrails right here and put a basement right here and make sure that you're doing everything right. Nope. I went to crazy town and I made a ton of mistakes. And it would have shortened my learning curve, right? We all have a learning curve. Now, the problem with your curve is you can have problems with your questions, you can have problems with your stories, you can have problems paying attention, you can have problems answering questions, you can have problems getting to the price, just as much as you can have problems with the introductory phase, the rapport phase, the asking questions phase, or the discovery phase, the presentation phase, or the negotiation. So like there's like 12 to 15 places where you can struggle, and this is why you need a pro to help you out, because they can look and they're like, see that right there? Right there, that's where you need to start at, right? Not necessarily on this wave, but it's very relative that a good coach or a good mentor is gonna point and go, that's where you need to be. The wave starts right there, that's where you need to be, right there. So get yourself a good coach, get yourself a good mentor, watch some really good videos. There are a few other good sales trainers in the in-home trades. There are a good few other sales trainers and entrepreneur coaches in the trades, in the business world. So for you, what you got to decide is who's going to help me, what's my criteria, and where do I think that I'm weak? You may think that you're weak in the intro phase, the rapport phase, the discovery phase, the presentation phase, the negotiation phase, and that may not be it at all. It just may be that you're not listening. And every single person that I have worked with, just so you know, out of these 12 to 15 areas, usually has a problem with 2 or 3. And each one of them carries on the other, and it becomes a multiple. And the more problems that you have in your life, the more issues that you're facing, the easier that is for it to happen to you. Sales dude, sales chick, pro, executive, business owner, right? The more complicated my life is, the tougher the sales process can be for me, just like it can be for you. I make mistakes every day. I do everything I can to alleviate them. You got one of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, if it's social media, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend and tag them and be like, dude, Scott was out at Haleiwa on an epic day. The waves, it's end of fall, like as we're going towards the holiday season, the waves are getting bigger. Parking lot's packed. I was like, brah, let's go get in the car. Let's go see what's going on at Haleiwa. Parking lot's crazy. So I was like, hey, check this out. I am over on the side of the beach getting some video. And you know, there's a few people over there watching their kids, having some fun. There's some people over there with the video camera, you know, and really good telephoto lens taking care of looking at the kids too. You need a good spotter. You need somebody to say like, hey, don't start there, start there, right? It'll really help you out in your business and sales profession. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha and mahalo.